Hi, this is Ben with Harvest Profit Support. This is going to be a video series going over how to set up your account and how to use all the advanced features within the pages of Harvest Profit. So we're going to start off with the onboarding process. If you're a user for the very first time, this is what you're going to first see coming into Harvest Profit. So we're going to click on the continue button. The first question it's asking us is, what is our entity name for our organization or our farm name? So it's already pulled in what I entered when I created my account, and we're going to leave it at Harvest Profit Farms LLC. And the next step, once we hit continue, is going to be adding additional growers. Now, additional growers are people that you're farming with on your operation that you might be sharing land with, but they're part of your operation. So maybe it's a father, son, two business partners, whatever it may be. So we're going to add some names in here of some Harvest Profit employees, so we can use them in later examples. Once you click continue, the next thing or the next step we have is to connect John Deere Operations Center or Field View. I highly encourage, if you have either of these platforms, to connect them. It makes importing fields easier. And then if you do have data flowing into either of those platforms, we can pull it into Harvest Profit. So we're going to connect the John Deere Operations Center account. And we're going to be importing the Harvest Profit Farm organization. Once this is loaded, we can select which fields we want to import. And so we're going to be selecting our home east and west, north, south, and west fields. And we're going to import them into our Harvest Profit account. So you can see that those are all imported already now. You're in your list. But this is where we have the opportunity to add any additional fields that weren't in your integration. So maybe there's a field that you don't track in John Deere, or it's a new field you just picked up, you haven't added it yet. You can enter it here. But in this scenario, we don't have to add any other fields because we pulled them in from John Deere. The next step is adding your crops. You can always add crops later, but it's good to get a list started here. So we have a pre-populated list. You start typing it in, it's going to pull up anything that is associated with that. So as I type in corn, I'm seeing all the different options for corn. I'm just going to be adding normal corn, as well as we're going to be adding soybeans in this test account. And we'll throw in wheat, or spring wheat. So you can see all these crops have a budget price and a basis. When there's a basis shown, that means it is a connected crop to a futures market. For an example here, I'm just going to add in alfalfa. It's not showing a basis market because we do not have a futures market to connect alfalfa with. So at that point, you're done with onboarding. This is going to be the end of this video. The next video is going to go over the first steps of once you're in your account, which is going to be going over the field and land cost tab. If you have any questions about any of this process, reach out to support@harvestprofit.com. That's our email address, support@harvestprofit.com, or you can schedule a call on our website. Go to harvestprofit.com/call. Thanks.